And good day. This is Kent Barnes, Superintendent of Schools for the Holly Area School District. And this is the first of three podcasts this week that will bring you up to date on some information regarding your and my Holly Area School District. On this past Monday evening, November the 15th, the Holly Area Board of Education passed a motion that chose the Michigan Association of School Boards to conduct our elementary housing study. Now, what does that mean and what does that not mean? It means simply that we're going to progress with the housing study. I am hopeful that the first week of December we'll be able to meet with representatives of the Michigan Association of School Boards to begin this process. Obviously, no decision is going to be made until data is collected, until the data is reviewed from a multiplicity of ways. There is one thing I have to ask people to do. When we have these small collection of individuals, or we distribute surveys, or we talk with people, we need your honest opinion. It's that simple. There is no predetermined outcome. The outcome will depend on the data that is collected and from the responses of our communities. At the end of this survey, is it possible the decision would be made to place children in different buildings than where they are now? Yes. And that'll be as a result of budget, which will be the topic of the next podcast. Is it possible that the board may decide to do nothing, stay status quo, keep all four elementary schools open? Most assuredly, that could happen. So when I say there's no predetermined outcome, that's exactly what I mean. Depending upon the decision that is made, obviously there's consequences to each of those decisions. There will be a great deal of information given to you once this process starts. Now, let's be real. I don't expect anybody to contemplate this over Thanksgiving, nor over the winter or Christmas break. So any meetings that we have in December obviously will carry over into January and the first few months of the new calendar year. So if you would like to be a participant in some of the small groups or for some special surveys, more, I guess, surveys that are a little more in detail, if you would like to be a part of this process, if you could email me with your email address, and my email address is right above this podcast screen. If you would email me and let me know that, I would greatly appreciate it. If there are certain nights of the week that you can't meet or certain days, because one of the things that we want to try to do is to have meetings during the day, during the early evening. We want to have it with age groups across the spectrum, and we most assuredly want to include our senior citizens. And I'm reaching an age where senior citizen has a new meaning for me. I used to think that 60 was so old, but 60 is not as old as I thought it was in the past. But please note this is a very serious matter, and I realize it's an emotional issue. But on the same token, we want to do what we've done now for the past 11 years, and that's just to meet with people, get input, look at data, look at costs, look at projections, and then make an appropriate decision. Have the board make an appropriate decision, whatever that may be. So thank you very much for watching this. You have two more podcasts to go, and if you choose to watch them both, in any event, thank you very much, and have a great day. And today is Thursday, November the 18th, and these are the podcasts for the week of November 15th. Thank you, and have a great day.